Hello and welcome to Conics. Today, we're diving deep into a concept that's reshaping the entire American startup landscape, the focus filter. For decades, the United States has been the undisputed heart of global innovation. We've seen tech giants born in garages, witnessed biotech breakthroughs that save lives, and sparked clean energy revolutions. But in today's incredibly fast-paced, AI-driven economy, the old rules no longer apply. The success of a US startup isn't just about its location anymore. It's about its focus. It's about how clearly founders can cut through the overwhelming noise, pinpoint real opportunities, and execute with surgical precision. This is what we call the focus filter. It's a new lens for understanding the modern American startup ecosystem, what's pushing it forward, what's holding it back, and where the smartest, most successful founders are placing their bets. Let's start by looking at the monumental shift from hype to precision. For almost 2 decades, the startup mantra was all about scale. You remember the phrases, grow fast and break things, or raise the money now. Figure out the business model later. That playbook, however, is rapidly losing its effectiveness. Founders today are navigating a completely different world. Funding is much tighter, investors are far more disciplined and demand real metrics, and the competition is absolutely relentless. The startups that are truly winning in 2025 and beyond are those using focus as their primary leverage. They are concentrating on sustainable markets, building deep, defensible technology, and creating tangible, measurable impact. The post-pandemic market correction forced a hard reset on the entire industry. Back in 2021, venture funding in the US soared to a record-breaking $345 billion. By 2024, that number had plummeted by more than half. But what emerged from this contraction wasn't weakness. It was a stronger, more thoughtful generation of founders. These are entrepreneurs who are building not just for a sky-high valuation, but for genuine market validation. They're building real businesses with real revenue, solving real problems for real customers. This return to fundamentals is the first and most important application of the focus filter. So, where is the smart money actually going? Across the United States, venture capital is flowing toward sectors that brilliantly combine innovation with critical infrastructure. We're talking about AI, climate tech, advanced manufacturing, and biotechnology. These aren't just trendy buzzwords. They represent the foundational pillars of our future economy. Let's break it down. First, artificial intelligence and automation. Startups in generative AI infrastructure, and applied automation are dominating earlier stage funding rounds. But investors aren't just chasing novelty tools anymore. They are prioritizing companies that solve concrete problems. Think AI for optimizing logistics, AI for improving healthcare diagnostics, or AI for enhancing cybersecurity. The key hubs for this revolution are San Francisco, Austin, Boston, and Seattle, where talent and capital converge. Next up is climate tech and clean energy. The U.S. Inflation Reduction Act was a game changer, unlocking billions of dollars for renewable energy and carbon reduction technologies. This has created a massive tailwind for startups in this space. From EV battery recyclers in Nevada to innovative carbon capture startups in Texas. This sector is fueled by both strong policy support and a sense of investor urgency. The epicenters here are Denver, Houston, and of course Silicon Valley. Then we have biotech and health innovation. Personalized medicine, the use of AI in biology or bio-AI and health data startups are absolutely thriving. It's no surprise that these companies flourish near major academic and medical research centers. The leading hubs for this are the Boston-Cambridge area, San Diego, and the Raleigh-Durham Research Triangle in North Carolina. Finally, there's advanced manufacturing and robotics. The Made in America movement is gaining serious ground, powered by advancements in automation and a strategic push toward nearshoring supply chains. This has created incredible new opportunities for industrial tech startups. The traditional manufacturing heartland is being reborn, with cities like Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland leading the charge in this new industrial revolution. One of the most exciting trends is that innovation is no longer confined to one or two coastal cities. The myth of Silicon Valley as the one and only place to build a successful startup is long gone. The U.S. startup map has exploded into a vibrant network of regional ecosystems, each with its own unique focus and flavor. Take Austin, Texas. It's become the new frontier of tech entrepreneurship. Known for its flexible, fast-growing, and culturally dynamic environment. Then there's Miami, Florida, which has established itself as a magnet for fintech and Web3, acting as a crucial gateway to Latin American markets. Atlanta, Georgia, is quietly becoming a powerhouse in cybersecurity and enterprise software as a service. Chicago is a hub for deep tech logistics and food innovation, leveraging its historical strengths in industry and transportation. Out west, Denver and Boulder in Colorado are the undisputed capitals of green tech and outdoor innovation. And on the East Coast, the Washington, D.C. and Maryland corridor is leading in defense tech, AI governance, and health sciences, benefiting from its proximity to federal agencies and research institutions. The common thread here: specialization. Founders are no longer trying to copy the Silicon Valley playbook. Instead, they're building powerful ecosystems around their region's unique strengths, talent pools, and local industries. This is the focus filter applied at a geographic level. Now, let's talk about the founder mindset, because this is where the focus filter becomes a personal superpower. If you ask any successful founder what truly separates them from the rest, they won't just say hard work, they'll tell you it's focus. And we're not just talking about productivity hacks or time management, we're talking about deep, strategic clarity. The startups that are thriving today are absolutely ruthless about where they spend their most valuable resource: attention. They are deliberately narrowing their target customer base to serve them exceptionally well. They are doubling down on generating revenue from day one, proving their value early, and they are meticulously aligning their company culture with flawless execution. The focus filter mindset means constantly asking the tough questions. Does this action move us closer to achieving product market fit? Are we solving a problem that people are truly desperate to fix, something they'd gladly pay for? Are we tracking metrics that reflect real growth, or are we just tracking vanity metrics and activity? Founders who mastered this level of focus can achieve far more with less capital, less time, and fewer resources. And in doing so, they attract the kind of investors who care about sustainable, long-term outcomes, not just flashy quarterly optics. This brings us to the investor's perspective. For investors, the focus filter translates into three key behaviors that define smart, modern venture capital. First, they are backing clarity, not just charisma. The era of funding a grandiose pitch on a napkin is over. The best founders today come prepared with a laser-focused strategy and the data to back it up. Second, smart investors are looking beyond the coasts. They recognize that the Midwest and Southeast ecosystems are consistently outperforming expectations and offer incredible, often undervalued, opportunities. They're finding hidden gems in places like Chicago, Atlanta, and Denver. And third, they are favoring profitability over hype. The fundamental question has shifted from can it scale fast to can it sustain itself? The goal is to build a durable, profitable business, not just a temporary growth story. Venture capital itself is maturing. Funds are becoming smaller and more specialized. Partners are more hands-on, acting as true advisors, and the due diligence process is deeper and more rigorous than ever before. This is all great news for founders who are focused on building real, lasting value. So, what does the road ahead look like? America's startup culture has always thrived on reinvention. It's a cycle we've seen time and again. From the early days of Hewlett-Packard in a Palo Alto garage to the advanced AI labs of today. The pattern repeats. A crisis leads to a correction, which in turn sparks a new wave of creativity. Right now, the United States is entering a new entrepreneurial era, one where focus decisively beats frenzy. The next decade of innovation won't be defined by who grows the fastest, but by who grows the smartest. The focus filter isn't just an abstract concept, it is a tangible, competitive edge. For founders, it provides clarity in a world of chaos. For investors, it provides the conviction to make smart bets. And for the future of American innovation, it's the signal that matters most in all the noise. Because in the modern startup race, one thing is certain: distraction kills. Focus wins. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this analysis valuable, please give this video a like, share it with a fellow innovator, and be sure to subscribe to Connix for more insights into the future of tech and business. We'll see you in the next one.